Ciao amici, I am Teo, the CEO and co-founder of Nonna.
I'm Blake, I'm the creative director and the other co-founder of Nonna, and today we're walking you through how we made our latest episode of Cucina della Nonna in Umbria.
Ci abbiamo creduto.
Salve.
Ciao, ciao.
Grazie.
Grazie a voi.
Piacere.
Piacere.
Wow. Ciao, benvenuto a Umbria. I don't think I knew much. Honestly, I knew the sort of main city of Perugia, but outside of that, I didn't know much. I knew it was the neighbor to Tuscany, so I think it often gets overshadowed in that way. But that was the extent.
So the fact that the Italian didn't know much about Umbria before we went in, obviously I knew absolutely nothing. I always have such a bias of, okay, we're gonna shoot in Umbria, like Teo, tell me what's it like what's the top dishes, what are the best cities, what are the things to do, what are they known for? And it really is just so big that, you know, each of these regions has so much depth.
I also just don't know. I mean, let's be honest. I'm Italian by birth and by language, but I don't, you know, I didn't live here. So so much of this is also learning for me. So we had come actually down from Tuscany,
Yeah.
and Tuscany had left us, you know, as most people do, just taken aback by the beauty. But you don't really realize when you come into Umbria because
It's not a border.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, I remember Città di Castello, our first stop. It's so similar, so luscious.
yeah, I mean, the landscapes are stunning, and the drives in Umbria are just as iconic as the drives in Tuscany, which you imagine in the movies. The vineyards, the hilltops.
One of the things that stood out to us immediately that was shared a lot was that it was landlocked, and it didn't have, it's only a handful of regions in Italy that don't have any coastline. And the people there take that with a lot of pride, and we were really unaware of that until we got there. But you know, they made it like a core part of their culture and their identity. And
Yeah, Nonna Franca's iconic quote.
Oh no, ma il mare non ti piace?
Il mare mi fa schifo. Io montagna.
Going into Umbria, we also had this assumption that the people are kind of closed off there. Different than southern Italy, different than Rome. Through meeting the first handful of grandmothers, it's very obvious that they're just as hospitable as anywhere else in Italy. Maybe a little more standoffish at first, but once you get to know them, they're just as friendly as everyone else.
Che brava, grazie per il lavoro. Grazie.
The truffle hunting day is crazy. Speaking from just the technical side on the filmmaking perspective, we're following dogs into the woods. You don't know where they're going. And me and Rhett, our filmmaker, we're just like hoping that the dog stops and finds a truffle in a spot where the lighting is okay, but we have absolutely no control over anything. It's as hectic as you would think, but you know, working with Alessandro, like the head truffle hunter there, the way they have it down is a science. Like, he lets his dog go, kind of knows what to look for in the types of roots and the trees and the types of brush around certain spots that are likely to grow truffle. And fortunately there's plenty in the specific forest that we were in. So being able to dig up multiple sizes, multiple colors and ages of truffles was really cool to see, unless you're allergic.
yeah, I was conflicted. I was really conflicted. I'm allergic to truffles and mushrooms, and we decided to not tell them about my allergies because we were so grateful for their time and experience and access that they gave us. All was good. No EpiPen needed. No nothing. I just didn't enjoy that part. And it's not to sound ungrateful, but
Yeah, we'll spare the details of why.
you know, I'm just going through it, struggling a little bit. Brains out. Is that what you want me to say?
Sposta anche quello, penso vedessi.
Yeah, I got humiliated, I think, is the summary of that. We were invited to go spend a day with Porchetteria Granieri right outside of Perugia. This is third generation porchetta makers. And I mean, we spent the day with them. And from start to finish, aside from slaughtering the pig, we did everything.
We're going there to film, obviously, their master artisans of this iconic dish of the entire region. But we had no idea that you're going to be making one, and like inside of the pig, which we had to cut some of that from you two.
Yeah, it was humbling. I mean, they're such artists at what they do. There's such a craftsmanship to it, but at the same time, it's just sheer power. Like, you are lifting
These are
pig
man.
and you are moving it, and there is just, I mean, I don't know how much weight, but I was struggling, and the owner made sure I knew. He made sure that I felt very inadequate during the process of making my first porchetta.
I love that the team has done 3 and the time it's taken Teo to do 1. Beginner is slowing the operation down for sure.
Io me l'ho fatti cuocere ancora, li ho lasciati nell'acqua. Sì. E tanto sono...
I think I'd honestly go with Nonna Franca's cannelloni.
That's a good one.
Those were out of this world. It took 4 hours to film, but exceptionally good.
That's tough. I mean, obviously the truffle pasta is top, and not just the pasta, the truffles themselves, which you wouldn't know about. But to relive a moment that we both enjoyed. Nonno Umberto's pana.
Oh yeah, in Perugia. Ooh,
That whipped cream
exceptional.
on the brioche.
Was just a sugar bomb, but like incredibly. The bread was so soft and
We got great sugar for breakfast, as Italians often do.
Yeah.
Mine is so easy. I'm gonna remember it for a long time. Driving to Castelluccio, already been in Umbria for 10 or 11 days. So it's like basically the last day of our shoot, and we hadn't seen snow all trip. Kind of down at the base, looking at the snow, and you don't really realize that people live up there, and you can drive up there until we were in it. Pure white snow on a sunny day is one of the most beautiful things, and this landscape was just insane. I would have loved to fly the drone, but didn't want to catch a national park fine. The sheep herding dogs just overlooking the mountain range. It's out of a movie.
It's so hard doing this because I mean, there's so many incredible moments, but mine is maybe a little bit more or a little bit less dramatic, but it was just kind of the perfect moment. And it was halfway through the day with porchetteria. We'd put the pigs to cook, and we had a couple hours to kill while we were waiting. And the owner, who had been taking us around the entire day, invited us to his small little village right at the top of the cliff where he sort of grew up, and the first porchetteria Granieri was. We went up there, and it was this super sleepy town where there was 13 residents. So, you know, take that as you will.
Hard to even call it a town.
And we just had a great conversation, and it's something that, I'll just cherish forever.
They're proud, man. I mean, it's Francesco. Nonna Franca, one of the grandmothers that we were filming with, her grandson.
Yeah.
Proud Umbrian. And I started the entire documentary with this quote because it was just too deep.
Per me l'Umbria è aria, nel senso che io riesco, se vado fuori con l'aereo o col treno o con la macchina, riconosco il profumo di casa.
You know, to see him take over his grandfather's winery, something that is the key to preserving tradition, but then kind of modernize it in his own way, and to see him turn it into something that now the modern youth is excited to go to on the weekends, but still drinking the same wine that his grandfather made. It was like one of my favorite stories to tell in the whole doc. It's kind of representative of all of the people in Umbria.
I think it's got to be hard to be next to such a world-known region like Tuscany. And I think most people, most regions could easily sort of shy away or alternatively try to lean too much into it and create, the exact same extension of Tuscany. Umbria has created this really interesting sort of independent version of who they are, and they're so proud of it. Like Blake had said, you feel it, you see it, they don't shy away from any of it. But at the same time, they do it with the most humble attitude. And it was just, again, entering a region with lots of unknowns and ultimately leading with just an incredible experience. It's always got to be the time, right? We're a super small team. At the end of the day, we're a 3, maybe 4-person team with all the content that you're seeing. And it's so difficult to think about getting everything that you need while being respectful and gracious to these nonnas, while capturing the recipes that we need. And it's just go, 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 nonstop. It looks beautiful and it is a beautiful experience, but there is absolutely no downtime.
Yeah, I mean, every shoot is a marathon. I think we did Umbria in 12 or 13 days total, you know, doing 10, 12, 14-hour days every day back to back, from actually focusing on the craft of the filmmaking and the lighting and the gear, and then turning that off and like being in the moment and being human, enjoying the meals with these people that are so graciously hosting us. It adds up, and it sounds like we're about the coolest job ever.
Yeah, it's the coolest job ever, and it's also one of the hardest jobs we've ever had.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment. Let us know what recipes or regions you want to see next, or ask us a question about what it's really like to be on set. Subscribe to help support us on this journey to document the recipes of Italy. And as always, meet all the nonni and learn their dishes at cookwithannana.com.